Guten Tag. We are gonna be playing more Alice Madness Returns. We're in the Red Queen's realm. This truly is an excellent game. Like, it has a few rough patches, but I don't know where to put this where it won't be in my way. Let's see, there's a pig snout. Oh! Oh, yeah, I suppose. I'm just in my pajamas. I took a shower today, so...
A locked room is little more than a cage. A prison by another name. I despise concealment of any kind.
Oh, you're back. Okay. So if you can get the timing of the dashes right...
Look for the queen, but remember, she also has eyes for you.
But no, like, when that guy popped up, you could see an example of one of the reasons I have a problem with the Unreal Engine, which is there's just so much texture poppin'. Like, especially when like the camera angle suddenly changes or something, and it ruins certain cutscenes. It's not so bad in this game because it kinda almost works with the art style. Ow. I pressed dodge there. Have to get a look at that bit again to... It's more obvious, you know, when you're not dealing with video compression and all of that.
Perfect guest does not overstay. A perfect guest stays home.
Oh.
Lovely service, beautiful music, closed caskets. Though I'm told your sister could have shown to advantage. The flames never got to her.
So I, to be completely honest, when they're talking all fancy, I can't really understand what they're saying. It sounded a little creepy to me, but, like, I couldn't tell you why. Oh. Can you show your face? Thank you. There we go. So yeah, well, it was... I don't know. What the? I, like, hit my head on some invisible piece of geometry. Geometry? Geometry. Actually, I wonder if I can replay memories.
Games too require hard choices.
No, okay, it wasn't... Oh, it's the other pen. I think that other one was a syringe, actually.
Lovely service, beautiful music, closed caskets. Though I'm told your sister could have shown to advantage. The flames never got to her.
Yeah, that's... The problem is that this game uses archaic English because it's trying to mimic the English from the original Alice in Wonderland works. So I don't know what the heck he means by
Lovely service.
shown to
Closed
advantage.
caskets.
I get the general gist of it. Like, I'm guessing he's saying she could look pretty in her casket. But it's rather difficult for me to
To
parse.
the royal guards of this realm, we are all victims in waiting.
Oh, also, I looked it up, and apparently you don't have to get all of the memories in order to beat the game, so...
Be afraid now.
Okay, why is... Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna get that rose. Some teeth. Ow. And he still didn't kill the other guy? I'm sorry, what just... Okay, you didn't like it when I said it was fancy language, and you didn't like it when I said it was archaic language, so can I at least say it's a weird way to phrase it? Will you accept that? Okay. Please kill. Thank you. It's slightly old British. Slightly old. Okay. Perhaps I should mention I actually have absolutely 150 years. I think that's old enough to say it's archaic. But at this point, we're really just arguing semantics. So... Oh. kind of beside the point anyway. Because regardless of how you want to refer to it, I'm just gonna use this as an excuse. I have dyslexia. It is difficult for me to understand language normally. So... Oh, actually, I could just do this from here. Nope.
She's aimless, shiftless, pointless.
Okay, I'm really loving the crimson glow on everything.
Help us, Alice! Save us, Alice! Don't leave us alone, Alice! Don't abandon us, Alice! Stay with us!
That's a very... It's very weird how they kept using her name. Gosh. It kept spinning my camera around. That was a lot more difficult than it had any right to be. Oh, man. And I do really love this theme this game has with the basically sorting out repressed memories.
Once the bounder followed me into the ladies at Waterloo Station. I had to call the attendant.
Okay, Naomi, what's a bounder? I think that was Alice's sister who said that, Naomi. Because doesn't Alice have a sister? Someone of ill repute. Okay. I mean, either way, it's odd. It's odd, or at least it seems odd to me, that Alice's sister would be begging her to come back instead of telling her to run to safety. if that memory is supposed to be from the fire. But I mean, quite frankly, in that type of scenario, I don't think you're going to be thinking the straightest. So instead of looking towards so instead of thinking selfishly, you're probably going to be thinking about your own survival. Okay. Also, I'm so glad I figured out what the flickering was about. Yeah, possibly. It's hard to talk and do things at the same time. Or more, it's difficult to talk and do something that requires you to think at the same time. But no, I am so glad I figured out what was wrong with the, what was causing the flickering. Because this level looks so good. Ah, gosh dang it. Well, she is the Red Queen. Which, it feels... Oopsie. Well, I feel like I ruined that scripted sequence with my terrible platforming. Okay then. I do wish, though, I could find a way to tone down the bloom. Not get rid of the bloom, just tone it down. Because there are certain areas where the bloom is just really excessive.
reflection sometimes exposes more reality than the object it echoes.
Developers use Bloom a lot, because... Sorry, I'm just trying to change something up. Okay, let's try that. But yeah, developers, especially around the time that this game came out, so this game came out in 2010, 2011, I don't remember exactly. And this is when Bloom was like sort of the big thing. And basically they did it because, you know, it looks cool. Same thing happened like with lens flares and stuff like that. They did it because they were able to, and it looked cool. The pepper shaker. I have... Yeah. I do have... I have the pepper grinder. Ah. Yeah, I believe I have the Vorpal Blade and the Pepper Grinder fully leveled up. And the Hobby Horse, I think I only have one more upgrade to do. This... I have a limited number of turns. Probably not. I've been getting secrets wherever I can, wherever I notice them, but I've missed some things. I can't go up from here because then the night kills me. Oh, there we go. That took me a while. Oh. No, I haven't.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
Is there any indication of how long I have to survive for? There we go.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
So wait, was this not the direction I was supposed to go? Oh, okay. Oh, which reminds me, I might have enough teeth for another upgrade. Alrighty. No, I haven't gotten all the pig noses. I don't know how I've missed some, but apparently I have. Because in the earlier levels, I was pretty diligent about secret hunting, but I'm not a secret hunter. So... what was with that camera angle? What's with all the floating goop? Do you mean the black stuff? Oh, yeah. So the black goop, is really not greatly implemented. Even on normal surfaces, oh, almost missed that one. Even on normal surfaces, it tends to look like it's floating like maybe an inch above the ground. And since it was, since one of those flying, goop monsters, I forget what they're called, died on this moving platform. Oop. It kinda got glitched. Yeah, I'm still not sure whether I'll go back and try and 100% the game. We'll see. It's the first time I've used the platform, but I think you play very well. Well, thank you. The original game, yeah, I played it last year. I hadn't started streaming games yet at the time, but I really loved it.
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
Yeah, I actually have the game box on a shelf over there. I don't feel like grabbing it right now, but... Okay, another one of these puzzles. Okay. Okay, that wasn't as hard as the last one. But yeah, the original game, basically, I think as a game, like the gameplay itself was kind of mediocre, but everything else made up for it. Xbox. I haven't looked into the price of the copies on eBay. Yeah, I'm playing this on PC, but with an Xbox controller.
Lizzie hated locked rooms. Her room was further from the fire than mine. Smoke could not have killed her. She never locked her door. And besides, she knew another way out of the house. Out of the window. Someone incapacitated or killed Lizzie, then locked her door, then took the lamp downstairs and started the fire to cover up their crime. Their plan was to kill us all.
That silhouette looked like the psychiatrist from the beginning. Goodness, this game is gorgeous.
Confront what frightens or offends you. Reckless or insulting talk should never go unchallenged.
Wunderbar.
Food looms large in your dreams, Alice, but cake occupies a special place. Never rejected dessert, I suspect, nor tea if cake was on offer.
Oh gosh. This looks like the padding levels from the original game. So for anyone watching who doesn't know, towards the end of the original game, there's a series of unconnected levels, of disconnected levels, where you have one level that's a hedge maze, then some random level where nothing story-wise really happens, then a hedge maze, and it just alternates like 3 times, 3 or 4 times, something like, and it's... I'd say it's kind of the only... It's the only part of the game that I remember that felt weak. Like, the hedge maze was really cool at first, but it just became a little monotonous. Okay. Please show your face so I may shoot you down. Thank you. Go. At least by that point, you already have like the strongest weapon in the game. Oh, great. Oh, that's not the dash button. Yeah, the original game skews on the side of being way too easy, which is really good because the gunplay doesn't... Oh, are we... Oh, that's right, the cake makes you get big. Completely forgot about that. Oh, I'm in control. I thought that was still the cutscene. I feel like this doesn't... I feel like you don't have to stop me in my tracks to tell me this. I feel like instinctively I'm going to be smashing. Oh gosh, this is kind of satisfying. Oh, nice. Some nice attention to detail right there. I mean, it tanks the frame rate, but... Oh. What? Something got thrown at me. Okay, so there's a cannon over there. Wait, are these guys gonna stop spawning, or... Yeah, I see that. I don't think I can really do much about it. Like, are these guys gonna stop spawning eventually, or am I missing something? Oh, wait, there's... Can I break this? Nope. Oh, I can. I mean, I'm almost out of health now. Guessing these are gonna hurt me. Oh, rip tentacle out.
It's only a flesh wound.
But no, I don't know if I finished my thought before, but the original, the American McGee's Alice, gameplay-wise, it's kind of mediocre, but literally everything else makes up for it like tenfold. The art direction, the visuals, just in general, the music, the story, the writing, just everything about that game, aside from the gameplay itself, is so good. And I highly recommend it to pretty much anyone who's willing to put up with a little late 90s video game jank.
Let us be. No need to go further.
The thing that's confusing me is that, to the best of my estimation, I am no more than about halfway through this game. Because this kind of feels like late game stuff that's going on. But I guess we do still...
Please, go away.
But I guess we do still have to figure out, you know, who it was who caused the fire. Even though it feels pretty obvious who it was. Based on the silhouette.
Unwelcome visitor, return from whence you came. Cease and desist!
Yeah.
You were once two bits of the same psyche, so where does that leave you? Opinions vary. Still, to recover the past, to continue your search, you need to meet with her.
Oh, we've got this...
Go away. There's no reason to proceed.
We've got this song again. And it did that weird laggy thing again where it caused my controller to unpair. Oh man,
His hand was slimy, Alice, like an eel from the Isis. And his name won't help. Bumby. If he ever qualifies, his bedside manner will require improvement.
Bumby. These memories labeled?
The railway running through Wonderland.
Bumby. The psychiatrist from the beginning. The let's forget guy. He was the creep who was mentioned in a previous memory, I bet. Also, this tune is awesome. Like, when I complete this game, I am so buying the soundtrack. This does not look like a side area. But I... Oh. Wunderbar. Well, I do suspect that, it is highly likely that they drew inspiration from H.P. Lovecraft's works. Okay, I love... She's leaving footprints, but, like, they're being left at a 90-degree angle of where I'm actually facing. Look at that. Fascinating. Goodness, I love this so much. I love this game so much. I really hope EA doesn't be an ass about letting American McGee make another game. Because I want as much of this as I can get. Well, it had horrifying fish creatures in a previous chapter.
You never cease to amaze.
Okay. It spawned me, like, right on the edge of... Okay. Oh, and based on a tweet I saw from American McGee, it sounds like he, Oh, I don't know. But no, the gist... So, if I understood a tweet of his correctly, American McGee... Oh my. It sounds like he just lets the concept artists go to town and then tries to write excuses to bring the player to the environments that the concept artists come up with. Are we inside the Red Queen? Well, Valve's a little different. They just keep making a game until they come up with a complete game. Like, just based on the leaks we have from Half-Life 2, like, there had to have been, like, half a dozen different games worth of levels that they went through while developing it. Which, I mean, is something you can do when you have a ton of money to burn. And that's why Valve's games are so good, is because they basically have dang near unlimited resources to just continue iterating until they come up with the best game they possibly can make. Yeah. I like Tyler McVicker's
Everything has a season, Alice. A flower blooms and fades away. Memories, too, have a useful life. We should eliminate the ones that hurt.
Eliminate is the wrong word there. Like, as someone with mental illnesses, I have comments about this guy. But yeah, no, it was Tyler McVicker who put it before Valve finally broke their silence and everything and released Half-Life Alyx before that. Tyler McVicker went, basically, it's not that Valve doesn't make games anymore, it's that they don't release games anymore. And that's kind of the thing, is that during Valve's like almost decade-long silence, they were still making a whack ton of games, and those are just the ones that we know of. They just weren't coming to fruition. They weren't happy enough with them to see them through to completion. That is a nasty sound. But again, Valve can get away with it. They're like the only company that can get away with junk like that. Because they were founded by a rich guy who, you know, after Half-Life 1 basically gave them a blank check to make Half-Life 2. And now with Steam, they can kind of write their own blank checks. Like... I mean, they're having to fight a little harder now, but they're still the de facto standard. I mean, I buy my games on GOG whenever possible, but if I can't buy them on GOG, Steam is pretty much always my first choice after GOG. I don't know, Valve fans have been pretty ticked for a while because of how they haven't been making games, but I'm seeing a bit of a change now that Half-Life Alyx got released. Oh, and I'm being forced to walk, which means... Gosh, this game is so good.
I was expecting someone else.
You don't know your own mind.
It's nearly a complete stranger.
What you claim not to know is merely what you've denied. You've recaptured your vagrant memories. What are you doing with them? You once rejected my attempts to control our lives forcefully. But now you've allowed another to succeed in my role.
I won't miss your tentacles.
You'd prefer the hot, stinking breath and unyielding attention of a potent, unreasoning, unfeeling hellraiser? I don't think so.
Can you give me more than a warning? Caterpillar said you might help.
I'd need a better reason to respond than what's currently on offer.
If you don't, we're all doomed.
Not doomed, forgotten. I may survive here, but you're finished. You see the pattern of destruction? I know you do. The train is trying to destroy all evidence of your past, and especially the fire. Now, who would want that? Who benefits from your madness?
The destruction of Wonderland is the destruction of me.
Indeed, and vice versa.
I've set it in motion. I can derail it. This is good for me. I'm not insane. I didn't kill my family. I am fine. I'm not mad. I'm innocent. I mean, not guilty. What's happening? What are you doing?
The train must be stopped, but there's more to do. Your view conceals a tragedy. The whole truth you claim to see eludes you because you won't look at what's around you.
There is no method in this madness.
My professional opinion, madness is often a treatable disease, though perhaps not in this case.
Authority must be obeyed, or it must be overthrown. Cruel to be kind, that's my technique, as they say. But she's as mad as a hatter, poor dearie.
Worst is over, and over, and over. Forget it, Alice. Forget it.
Oh, I didn't catch
reality
that.
From illusion. Remember your last journey? An elephant never forgets where she left her trunk. When traveling by train, a valise, never bigger than your head. I may be wrong, Your Grace, but I doubt it. Down this path of primordial ooze and sideways.
Indeed, Doctor, well demanded, I'm sure. I mean to say, it's very hot in here. I mean to say, fuzzy. And she's no helping. Oh, no, no help at all.
Humiliation, I say. I approve your release, and back you come like a bad penny. Reputation in ruins. People talk, Alice. I'm an old dog, ready to bone. Don't you know? Loyalty. You must never run away from home. Stay, Alice. Sit.
Okay, I would love to continue this. Also, chapter 5. I would love to continue this. But unfortunately, I'm well past the time I should have. Okay, yes. I mean, I didn't understand half of what was being said, but I could tell it was bad. Anyway, I would love to continue this. But unfortunately, I kind of have to go now. So. Anyway, I am so in love with this game. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. They were referring to her as a dog. Ah. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, that's unfortunately where I hate having to end it there. I hate having to end it there. Gosh dang. But, yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, that's all the time I have for this tonight. So, goodbye.